Hello ka-math learners! Welcome again sa ating YouTube channel, Learn Math PH. This is the continuation or part 2 of 2006 MTOP Reviewer Elimination Rounds Grade 3. Ang part 2 natin ay consists of problem number 6 hanggang 10. Again, these are only selected problems from the said reviewer. Problem number 6. What is the missing factor of 9 times blank equals 459? So ating solution, working backwards. Ang note natin kapag working backwards, pabaliktad, the operations will be changed into its opposite. For example, the opposite of multiplication is division. So sa ating example sa problem, 9 times blank equals 459. Magiging, pabaliktad siya guys, 459 divided by 9 equals 51. So the final answer natin is 51. What is the missing factor of 9 times blank equals 459? Final answer, 51. Again, nakuha natin iyon kasi working backwards. Ano ang gagawin pag working backwards? Magiging opposite yung operation. Opposite ng operation na multiplication is division. So that's why 459 divided by 9 yung ginawa natin. Next problem please. Problem number 7. Problem number 7, what is the sum of the prime numbers between 20 and 30? So sa ating solution, take note, prime numbers are numbers of which the factors are only 1 and the number itself. Kaya, the only prime numbers between 20 and 30 are 23 and 29. How about the rest? The rest are composite numbers na sila. Bakit? Kasi ang composite numbers, mas maraming factors kaysa dun sa prime numbers which is only 2. Yung composite numbers, 4 or more. Halimbawa, 21, 24, 27, composite numbers agad sila kasi divisible by 3. 22, 24, 26, 28 naman are divisible by 2. And 24 is also divisible by 8. Kaya the rest are composite numbers na sila. So nakuha na natin guys ang two prime numbers. There are only two prime numbers between 20 and 30. That is 23 and 29. So, i-add natin sila. Kasi sabi dun sa problem, what is the sum of the prime numbers between 20 and 30? So, 23 plus 29 equals 52. So, the final answer is 52. So, ganun lang guys. Una, kinuha muna natin ano ba yung mga prime numbers between 20 and 30. And then, in-add natin sila. Next problem please. Problem number 8. What is the remainder when 1,987 is divided by 17? So ating solution, by long division, makukuha natin ang remainder. Para sa mga hindi pa marunong mag-long division, ganito lang, 1,987 divided by 17. So ating dividend is 1,987. Ang ating divisor is 17. So 19 divided by 17 is 1. I-align natin siya dun sa katapat ng 9. 1 times 17 equals 17. Edi subtract. 19 minus 17 is 2. And then bring down 8. 28 divided by 17 is equivalent to 1. 1 times 17, 17. Subtract. 28 minus 17, 11. Bring down 7. 117 divided by 17 is 6. 6 times 17 is 102. And then subtract. And the remainder is 15. So the final answer is 15. Next problem, please. Problem number 9. If 37 times 49 equals 1,813, what is 370 times 490? So may technique tayo dito guys. Mag-a-add lang tayo ng 2 zeros sa digits ng ating product. So ang product ng 37 times 49 is 1,813. So mag-a-add lang tayo ng 2 zeros. So maglalagay tayo ng 2 digits. So magiging 181,300. So baka magtataka kayo, why 2 zeros ang in-add natin? Because we added 2 zeros in our factors. That is, yung 37 naging 370. Yung 49 naging 490. So nag-add tayo ng 2 zeros sa factors, ganun din ang gagawin natin sa ating product. Okay? So, yun yung technique, guys. The final answer is 181,300. So, again, why 2 zeros? Kasi nag-add tayo ng 2 zeros sa ating factors. So, ibig sabihin, guys, kung apat na zeros yung in-add natin sa factors, apat din na zeros yung i-add natin dun sa digits ng product. Okay? Yun yung technique. Kung 3 zeros lang yung in-add, edi 3 zeros lang din yung i-add dun sa ating product. So guys, ito ay applicable lang kapag ends in zero yung factors. Okay? Next problem, please. Problem number 10, last but not the least. Problem number 10. What will you put in the blank to make the statement the quantity of 45 plus 8 plus 12 equals the quantity of blank plus 7 plus 18? True. Sa ating solution, let x be the unknown number. Find x and simplify. So 45 plus 8 plus 12 equals x plus 7 plus 18. So kahit alisin na natin yung ating parenthesis kasi pareho lang din yung magiging result. So 45 plus 8 tapos 7 plus 18 muna yung ating isa-solve. 45 plus 8 equals 53. 7 plus 18 equals 25. So sa baba makikita natin 53 plus 12 equals x plus 25. 53 plus 12 ang ating isa-solve ulit. So 53 plus 12 is 65. Kaya makikita natin sa baba 65 equals x plus 25. Tapos yung 25, ita-transpose natin sa kabila, magiging negative. So 65 minus 25 equals x. 65 minus 25 equals 40. So the final answer is 40. So guys, pwede nyo siyang checking by means of substitution. Isa-substitute nyo lang siya. Lalagay nyo lang siya dun sa blank. So magiging tama po yung ating sagot. Kung gusto nyo lang i-checking. Optional lang ito, no? Pero para sure kayo na tama yung sagot nyo, pwede nyo rin i-checking. Okay guys, so maraming salamat sa panonood ng video na ito. Kung nagustuhan mo at nakatulong sa iyo ang video na ito, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Learn Math PH. Please subscribe because in our channel, you will find and learn a simple and clear explanation to math lessons and ideas. And also, a step-by-step solution para ma-master mo ang problem-solving skills at kayo din makikinabang ka rin in the future because of the analytical thinking skills. Pakiabangan mo ang part 3, 4, 5, and so on. Kaya laging tandaan ang ating outro message, every problem there is and there's always has a solution. So love lots, keep smiling and keep learning. Bye! Salamat!